Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, bienvenidos a Madrid. It's been a long day. We were just got off a plane for 9 hours. Our plane was postponed, so it's been a crazy day of traveling, but we're finally here, and it's wonderful. Here we are in front of Plaza de Toros right now, so it's one of the original bullfighting arena, and the architecture is absolutely beautiful. I know you guys can say, but Sarah, you're a vegan, or, you know, all these things. Well, I'm here to help support someone who wants to make their wish is to see a bullfight in Spain. They've always been fascinated by the culture. They fancy themselves like a bullfighter in strength and aggression, and I just can't say no to someone who wants to fulfill their dreams, and this is gonna make them happy. How can I stand in the way of that? So I'm pro bull. I hope the bull wins today, because, you know, obviously we want to support the safety of the animals. And if you guys don't agree with this opinion, it's okay. I totally agree with that. But from a standpoint of just being able to support a family member, this is a wonderful experience for me, and it's something that I do want to share. So here we are with the matador, Abuelo himself, killing the game. Look at this outfit. All right. Excuse me. We don't have it. Well, that's okay. It happens when you go to the game. Sometimes you have fans, sometimes you don't.
Let's see if we can get you right on the...
Go outside.
Right out here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's get this.
Okay.
So here we are in Plaza de Toros.
Oh, yeah.
The famous bullfighting.
Take the picture this way so you don't get distracted.
That's right. Well, how you feel right now?
Todo bien.
¿Está bien?
He's excited.
Es perfecto, ¿verdad?
Está excitado.
You want to do a video?
En sus sueños.
Video, yeah.
Show us how you get a bull, Abuelo. Show us your moves. How would you get him, Abuelo? Pásame pecho.
Oh.
Paso de pecho.
I like your approach, despacito. Is
this the way out?
No me digas.
Well, how do you feel?
Alive.
What, do you ever think that you'd be in a real Madrid bullfight?
Yeah.
Aww. What are you drinking, Abuelo?
Rum and Coke.
Always. That's adorable. I text her. I try to call him, but he didn't answer. welcome. All right, we are on Madrid. We are at day 2. Last night was crazy. We ended up going to Flamenco show, so I'm gonna insert the footage right now. And I was actually one of the dancers on the stage. It was kind of a mess. I took off my glasses so I couldn't see anything, and that's evident in this right now. So yeah, and then we went to, afterwards, we went to like an Irish pub in Plaza Mayor, just on the outside of it near the flamenco place, and there were these British guys and they were real crazy, and I'll insert that footage right now. And they were in love with Abuelo. They couldn't believe he was 87 and he was drinking rum and coke, and we were just hanging out. We ended up going home around 3 a.m. We definitely have some jet lag. We got up today around 1 p.m. We were actually supposed to meet in Gran Via like 2 hours ago, but everybody is so tired. So I just want to show you guys some of the BnB I'm staying at. Madrid is awesome. It is such a cool city. It definitely has a food scene. It definitely has an art scene. Plaza Mayor was lit. I mean, there's no other way to put it. I mean, it didn't stop. And I mean, the flamenco show was so full of passion. It was wonderful. I could have stayed there for hours just listening to them sing and dance. I mean, it was amazing. It wasn't cheesy. It wasn't even like touristy. It was voted #1 in TripAdvisor. So everybody check out, it's called the Taverna del Mr. Pinkleton. I know it's a weird name, but it's a great place, and I'll put the link in below. But they're best flamenco show in Madrid for sure. So let me show you around some of this B&B, and I want to show you the view really quick too, so just take a look here. So this is Madrid. So you can see we are actually right in the city center. We are not far from Buen Retiro Park. It's actually just over there. And then beyond that, Buen Retiro Park, there's the Prado Museum, and Plaza Mayor is not really far from here too. It's a $10 Uber ride. So I mean, everything is really, and I mean $10 is maybe like 3 miles. So I mean, or it was a taxi cab. So I mean, it was, maybe it's a little more expensive in a taxi. But yesterday we went to the Bullfight, and oh my gosh, it was such an emotional experience. I couldn't stop crying, and I mean, just to be able to share that with family. And again, as I mentioned previously, I'm not for or you know, I'm not against, excuse me, I'm not pro animals as entertainment. In Orlando we actually have SeaWorld passes, but we have it through my boyfriend's job, but it was nothing that I would seek out on my own or support on my own, but we have that just because it's one of the perks of his job. And I'll go to Aquatica and things like that, but we've definitely stopped participating as much in like the whale shows and things like that, and to kind of see a bullfight. But the thing is that like Abuelo's 87, so he didn't grow up with this sense of awareness towards animals and things like, it's just not, and culturally that's just not something that like they consider. So it has a lot of things to do with his generation, and the way he sees it is that, I'm just gonna put this down, sorry, and the way he sees it is that, you know, basically a bullfighter represents strength. There's a lot of poise, there's a lot of showmanship. It's also very macho. It's a sport that's not a team player, it's an individual, so it's kind of like a mental thing, almost like wrestling. Kind of interesting that, but it's real. Wrestling's fake because obviously it's a man against an animal. So I think just kind of seeing that, and then just in that kind of environment, and to see him enjoy that and to share that with him, I couldn't stop crying. And then I actually don't drink, but I actually end up having wine at the flamenco show just because I felt so emotional. I know, because I don't know, I'm just a mess. 9 hours of a plane that you don't sleep on. I slept maybe like an hour at the most. I sleep on planes usually, but it was just, I don't know. And then our flight was actually supposed to be in Miami, ended up being delayed by 2 hours, so we stayed in Miami much later than we were supposed to. It was just a long day of traveling. I felt sick on the airplane. I actually vomited on the airplane. It was really embarrassing. I think I had some blood sugar issues, so everything is everything. Anyways, this rant is too long, and I'm so sorry, and I usually don't rant like this, but I'm in Madrid, so I just want to share everything with you. Excuse me. And let me show you my place. So this is our outdoor patio. I love this. First of all, that's like a rooftop terrace or a balcony, and then we have wicker furniture that's beautiful, really tasteful. You know, the flowers and the designs, it's really classic. And there's actually a heating lamp, so when it gets hot and we're entertaining outside, we can turn on like a restaurant. This is really nice. It's like a round wicker chair that can actually seat like a couple people, so it's really cozy. It has a very like Zen feel outside, you know, with the influence, you know, of the Buddhist statues and things like that. Really simple design. There's bamboo, just really clean. It's just an awesome space outdoors. And then, as I mentioned before, here's the view. So, I mean, people might not love this view, but I actually do love it because this is actually the real Madrid. You know what I mean? You can see people's laundry, you can see all the flags, you can see how proud people are of their country. I mean, it's just super cool. And then let me just kind of pan down here. And so that's how high up we are. So sorry if this is scary or if you're afraid of heights, sorry. So let me bring that back in. But yeah, but I sincerely love this because this really indicates that we're in a real city. This is our living room. We have some beautiful like modern artwork. We have a, you know, we have a nice TV, really comfortable couch, a nice chair. This is great for even if you wanted to stay longer. There's some Spanish TV. And then if you go down this way, that's where all the bedrooms are and everything like that. I'll get to that in just a moment. And then we have a full table. Look at this, isn't it beautiful? Nice chandelier, modern, nice table. And these chairs are really nice too, they're really comfortable. And then we go over here, we have, it's sort of like a galley kitchen, but it's actually a little bit bigger. And it has a window and you can see the outside and you can open it and you can entertain it. So I'm looking through a window right now. And then you can also, while you're cooking, you can open this up and you can, you know, take a look and get a breeze. So it's really beautiful, it's really clean. Has some great counter space, really sleek design. This is nice because it's really easy to clean. And then we have some nice, let me show you. We have all the amenities here. They have everything hooked up. So we could stay here. So if we really wanted to, we could stay here for a long time because they have all the comforts of home. And then we have also, it looks like a convection oven. We have a microwave. And then what is this? I think this is, I don't know what this is. Oh, that's a dishwasher. Oh, we have a dishwasher. It's awesome. And then this one is our fridge. Let me show you. So we just got some fruit from the market last night. We got some juice, a ginger ale from the airplane, because we weren't feeling well. And then we've all been kind of sick. It's a long day of traveling, I'm telling you. We haven't slept in like, we just slept after 24 hours of being awake on like an hour of sleep. So it's all night. Oh, just watching Simpsons in Spanish, no big deal. Oh, I'm sorry, it's in English. It's awesome, but there's subtitles like on like, it said Palace of Justice, and it was like Palacio de Justicia. So it's in English though, that's awesome.